to the 13th episode of Good Advice. Here on this episode, this is a clip from the Whatever podcast. There's a woman who's talking to OnlyFans models, and she's asking them if a man is insecure if he doesn't want to date them. Now, before we get into this, let me go ahead and introduce myself because I'm interested to know what you guys think. So make sure you comment at the end of this video or just under this video. Also, make sure that you hit that like button. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel. So let's get right into this clip.
I do not think it's insecure for a man to not want to be with an OnlyFans girl. I think that a woman reflects her man, and as we all agreed, even though some of you do OnlyFans, you guys did say that maybe I don't want my family seeing this. It's obviously not a respectable career choice, so it reflects on the man because everyone else can see what is supposed to be his, and I really do believe that. And I also think that it takes a pretty emasculated man to be okay with that, sharing his woman's body. Even if it's just
not sharing, it's just images, you know?
Renting
just
out.
pics.
But everyone can, but everyone can see
pay-per-view, it's
Wake
different.
up in the morning, took a pics, and that's it. That's not I'm sharing my body. I'm sharing my body only with my boyfriend.
But also it reflects that the man isn't providing for his woman, because why would she have to go out and make money that way if he's not providing for her?
Because maybe she wants to have her own money, you know?
Do you need to do OnlyFans to do that?
No.
Then why do it? Right? Why do it? Now, the majority of women are looking for a good time, not a husband. So let's be clear on that.
I think that a woman reflects her man.
The majority of women are looking for a good time, not a husband. Now, when it came to the OnlyFans models, I was like, oh my God, do you see her?
Took a pics, and that's it. That's not I'm sharing my body. I'm sharing my body only with my boyfriend.
But also it reflects
Her boobs, like, what? The one with the red hair? Oh, right, the accent. Oh. When it comes to being insecure, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's start with the meaning of insecure and go from there. What does insecure mean?
Here's the definition of insecure: not firmly fixed, liable to give way or break.
Okay, and then the second one says not confident or assured, uncertain or anxious. Now, if there is any position in life that a man could be in that would make him insecure or feel less confident, it would be with a man who has to share his woman. Now, this woman said that she's not sharing herself with the world, but that's the same conversation as when women say that men are insecure in the first place. If the man is insecure, that means that's a red flag. Something is going wrong in that relationship. The right answer was probably yes, right? Like she probably meant to say yes. This is the best way for her to make money, because when it comes to selling products and services, and I'm not talking about her products and services, right? I'm talking about like actually having something to sell. You got to figure out your target market. You got to target them and market to them. Then you have to make sure that they're buying and that they're repeat customers. On top of that, you have to worry about the competition copying your idea, making a more expensive product or a less expensive product. Basically, you're having to make sure you keep your client or customer base strong, because, I mean, if you don't, you won't make any money. It is hard. It's way harder than a woman just taking her bra off. Like her taking her bra off and just, doing that a few times, that's extremely easy. Now, there's one point that I disagreed with the woman who had the sweater on, right? I mean, right here, like this was kind of weird, right? Because this woman had a sweater on where the other women, they all had cleavage showing, and it was, it was good for the eyes to see. But the one thing that I disagree with her on is when she said it shows that the man can't take care of his woman. The reason I'm pushing back on that just a touch is because what it's actually showing is that woman is actually unsatisfiable. See, there's a difference between providing the needs and providing the wants. The wants, I'm going to just say most men, the majority of men, 95% of men cannot provide a woman's wants because her wants are going to be constantly changing. There's going to be constantly things. There will be constant things that this woman wants constantly. If you don't have the money to pay for it because you're responsible, because you're paying for all of the things that you need, place to live, cars you're driving, clothes on your back, the food that goes into your stomach, and then the extracurricular activities that you guys are doing, yeah, it's going to be hard to buy her a Chanel purse, a Gucci purse, a Louis. Wait, before we continue with this video, I need you to do me a huge favor. Like this video, then subscribe to the channel. After you do that, hit that notification bell for more videos like this. All right, let's get back to the video. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff is going to be really hard to continuously buy if you're a responsible person that doesn't have all the money in the world. Now, I have 3 reasons as to why this is actually good advice. The first one is respect. Women don't understand respect. And when I say respect, I'm talking about the respect that the man has to have. If he has a job or a career, he needs his peers and his coworkers to respect him, right? And let's just say this, even if he's the boss, think about it. If your employee, somebody that you're paying, if that person can get to your wife and beat the brakes off, that no man wants his wife to be accessible. Because if she is accessible, then he probably would not have put her in the wife position to begin with. Number 2, men do not want to share.
It's not sharing, it's just images, you know?
Men are possessive. We're territorial. What's mine is mine. And I know some women really don't understand this. It shows in the way they speak, especially the woman with the red hair. Because she was saying like, well, it's just my pictures. No, it's the image of you. The other men, other people get to see what you look like. They get to see what's supposed to be for me. For some reason in her mind, she's separating the pictures from her actual body, which is crazy because it's like, no, these are pictures of your body, which means you're sharing your image, right? And here's the thing. If that guy, if that OnlyFans man is paying enough, if he's a big enough contributor, he has special access to that woman. And let's not forget this. There is always a man or men that she's actually interested in. That may not have to be members. Even if they are members, those members get special access. Now, that doesn't mean he knows about it, but trust me, it definitely exists. Number 3, this makes the man look terrible to his family, to his friends, to the world, right? Like imagine going in a room and everybody knowing what your wife looks like with no clothes on. That's embarrassing. Men don't do well with embarrassment, especially when it comes to certain jokes. And you know, certain men are very, very disrespectful. So they may say something like, oh man, oh, you got yourself a good wife there, right? And everybody else is laughing, right? So that means now there's all kind of inside jokes that are happening. Only problem is you're the butt of the jokes. Fellas, this is the reason why I constantly say reinvent yourself, elevate, grow, level up, right? Build your confidence back up. This is how we do it. Meditation, exercise, invest. These 3 things actually work together to build your confidence in a way that you should really pay attention to, because meditation is actually going to help your mind. It's going to help you plan for the future. It's actually going to help you live out your day a little bit better, right? Depending on how you meditate. Number 2, exercising. This is also going to help your mind and also your confidence, because for you to get in the gym and exercise, you're going to have to set goals. Each time you reach that goal, your body is going to start to look better. Your body is going to start to be stronger. So it's going to help you in a couple different ways. It's going to help your mind not wanting to do it, but getting it done. It's also going to give your body a better look to it. And it's going to help you become more healthy. And then the most important thing, because all women are talking about having a provider. So when you invest your money in things that actually give you a return, now you are on a completely different path in life. But in order to do this, this is going to take focusing on your path, your personal journey. Purpose breaks down into two things. You're a helper or you're a creator. Think about it this way. There was a time where there was no such thing as a robot. There was no such thing as an artificial intelligence. Okay, there was a point, let me take that part back. There was a point in time where artificial intelligence was literally just a scary idea. It wasn't something that you could utilize. Today, people are utilizing ChatGPT and a lot of different AI systems. I say that because I want you guys to focus on making your life better. I want you to focus on making the world a better place, because you have an invention inside of you that we need here on this planet. So adapt to dating, because as you see here, these women will call you insecure, trying to shame you if you actually don't want to be in a committed relationship with them. But why would you want to be in a committed relationship with a woman that doesn't have a commitment to you? Part of her commitment to you is the loyalty, meaning she's closed her legs off to all the other people on the planet. Her legs only open for you. Rather than complaining, fellas, adapt to what's going on, because we live in stripper culture. Friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and vacay bays. Think about it. These OnlyFans models, do they fit any of that?
It's not sharing, it's just images, you know?
Because I can tell you, the one with the red hair, I'm sure she probably has been on a lot of vacations. Now, with all this being said, I have to ask you guys, what do you think? Do you think that a man is insecure if he doesn't want to date an OnlyFans model? Doesn't want to commit to an OnlyFans model? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.4. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.